Hello, thank you for holding this hearing. My name is Becky Gerritson. I live in Elmore County. I'm the president of the Wetumpka Tea Party. I have a degree in elementary education, and I've been a home educator for 17 years, if that matters to you. I'd like to speak in favor of SB 443. As you know, this bill lays the foundation for schools to opt out of Common Core if they so choose. This is important because as the nationwide groundswell of opposition gains momentum, parents may very well demand that their schools opt out. Today, I'd like to draw your attention to this book. It's called The American Experience, 1900 to Present. It's by Prentice Hall. Right on here, it says Alabama Common Core Edition. It's the most widely used 11th grade literature book in our state, and it was approved by our state school board. Terrence Moore, a professor of history from Hillsdale College, dedicated an entire chapter in his book called Story Killers to this very textbook. It's easy to see the political bias in this book, as well as the mediocre teaching of literature. Due to my time constraint, I can only list a few examples that I found in this book. Students are to believe that our founding fathers were promoters of slavery. They are not told the truth that slavery had been around for thousands of years, and that up until the 1700s, our founding fathers and the Quakers were the only distinct voices advocating for the abolishment of slavery. Students are led to believe that Benjamin Franklin thought the Constitution of the United States was a bad idea. It's more important to note that the U.S. Constitution is found nowhere in this book. America is portrayed as barbaric murderers when they drop the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Students are not taught about the thousands of pamphlets that were dropped on the city warning the people to flee. They were not told that the action of dropping the bomb was to save millions of lives, nor were they even told how the war started. In this book, students will read Jonathan Edwards' famous sermon, Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God, yet they've deleted 21 of the 22 biblical references. Even though this is a literature book, students are diverted away from literature and asked to do research activities on how scientists are addressing deep space travel for humans. Let me turn the corner and talk about something else. Many opponents of Common Core have serious concerns about Common Core's recommended reading list, which contains politically biased and obscene books. It's known as Appendix B, or Common Core's text exemplars. Dr. Bice has removed this list from our course of study. However, removing the list did nothing because these books and their authors are featured and promoted in this very textbook. On page 1095, the featured author is Toni Morrison. She wrote a book called The Bluest Eye. It's a story of an 8-year-old black girl. The book is about rape, incest, and pedophilia. One of the characters is a priest who likes having sex with little girls, and the scenes are graphically described. The depictions are from the perpetrator's point of view. The author wanted the reader to feel as if they were a co-conspirator of the rapist, with the rapist. She describes the pedophilia, rape, and incest as friendly, innocent, and tender, never wrong. You might think I'm over-exaggerating when I say that this book and others like it are vile and inappropriate. So let me read you an edited excerpt. It's only 6 sentences from The Bluest Eye. This is recommended for 16 and 17-year-olds. It begins on page 162 and 163. Again, these crimes are perpetrated against children. Quote, "A bolt of desire ran down his genitals and softened the lips of his anus. He wanted to f her tenderly. But the tenderness, excuse me, let me just finish this. This is what you want, this is what they want our students to read."
We get the point. Senator, I got it. I understand what you're doing. If you can leave it with the committee, we'll read it. But
is this appropriate for minors? This is only one of many scenes in the book. I didn't even pick the worst one. We are here today because we want excellent standards. We want exceptional curriculum that is filled with rich literature, not smut, not politically biased revisionist history, and not boring government documents. The senators, unfortunately, there's only three of you on the committee today. You have the power to do something about this. I urge you to pass this bill, protect our children. They deserve better. Thank you.